prolific kingpin.
That is so sick.
Race car driver / smuggler.
How old was this dude?
He started smuggling when he was, I think, 20?
And we dropped that number, 600,000 pounds. Like, when you're 20 years old and you're dealing drugs at a high school parking lot, it's a little different.
Yeah.
And this guy had a sick job on top of it.
Yeah.
Professional race car driver / pot dealer.
/ boat rental business owner.
Yeah. I bet this dude had the sickest pager.
It's like gold plated.
Yeah.
But like, I don't even know what was just having a pager cool in the 80s?
Yeah, dude.
That was just like
so
the
cool.
forefront.
I had a pager my freshman year in high school. Yeah, dude.
I bet you got so late.
Oh, dude, I gotta find a phone. My dad just texted me 911.
I remember in elementary school, speaking of young drug dealers, there was a kid who, his name, I won't say his last name, but Chris, he claimed that he sold another kid a bag of weed, but it was just like eraser shavings in a bag.
That kid is stupid. It's not even the right color.
It was like 4th grade. We didn't know, but still, like. All right, our sources for this week are a couple articles. There's Randy Lanier, IndyCar driver and drug smuggler, by L. John Wertheim in the Sports Illustrated, and Weed Racer, the unlikely rise and epic fall of Florida's marijuana smuggling kingpin, by Damon Tabor in Rolling Stone.
Great.
All right.
Let's get into the story of Randy Lanier, the Weed Racer.
Yes. Yeah.
Randy Lanier was born in Lynchburg, Virginia on September 22nd, 1954. His family moved to Broward County, Florida when he was 13. There were few things a good old boy such as Randy loved more than pot. He would frequently sneak out of school just to head to the beach and smoke it, dude. By the age of 15, he was selling pot to his classmates. Even after he dropped out of high school, he would continue to sell to his GED classmates. Randy would say, "Honestly, I didn't even think about it as drug dealing. It was just a way for me to smoke without having to pay for it."
Cool mentality. When did you first
Smoke pot?
Yeah.
I was probably 14.
14?
Mm-hmm.
I think at that point I was too afraid of it because, like, there was on my way to school, there was a tunnel that went under a freeway that I had to go through.
Yeah.
And, like, that's where, like, the stoners or the burnouts would, like, smoke. And they all kind of frightened me a little bit.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, they were kind of rough kids, but I was never about that in high school. I thought, I think I'm looking back on it, was pretty, like, dude, being kind of, like, weird.
I couldn't wait to smoke pot.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would have smoked pot way earlier if I were popular enough to have any friends.
Yeah, like, years later I realized that tons of kids I knew were smoking weed, and they were, like, totally cool, but it was just, like, those tunnel kids that scared me away from it.
The sewer.
The first time I smoked was in college, on top of a parking garage that was across the street from our dorm, and of course, like, it was out of an apple.
Of course.
Yeah, that's like, I think everybody's first experience is out of an apple, and of course, it didn't have any effect on me. And then the second time it did, me and my boy Tyler went back to our dorm room, and we did freestyle raps over Mac Miller.
Of course
beats
you did.
For
Yes,
like
you
2
did.
hours.
That's awesome. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
I mean, when I was